And we are on. Thank you for tuning in. It is Roselyne of rarebyRoselyne.com. I show up online to help you improve your home, your hope, your health, and your happiness. And this is health and happiness and a lot of things.
And a lot more.
But it's a Saturday service spotlight, and I wanted to come on here and really spotlight Dr. 𝑯𝒂𝒑𝒊𝒏𝒆𝒔. I'm going to tell you a little bit about her. I had to write it down. I want to make sure that I get it right. So thank you for having me here.
Thank you for coming.
Who are you, Dr. 𝒑𝒑𝒊𝒏𝒆𝒔? I was able to see that you are a doctor of Oriental medicine. You work with a homeopath. You're a wellness coach. You do a lot of different things. So what does Doctor of Oriental Medicine mean? What does that mean?
Well, Doctor of Oriental Medicine takes about 4 years of study. When I went to school back in between 1995 and 99, it encompassed a lot of material and 650 clinical hours. So it is a doctorate, but in Oriental medicine, acupuncture, Chinese herbology. We have moxa, we have electrical stimulation, we do shiatsu, we do a bunch of stuff. Back when I went to school, homeopathy was part of the curriculum, which is no longer the case.
But you were able to, so that's part of your wheelhouse now.
Absolutely fantastic.
That's beautiful.
Shiatsu was also part of the curriculum. Then, of course, being in practice for 20 years, every 2 years, we have to take 30 hours of CEUs.
Continuing education.
Right.
Okay.
So I keep adding information to my practice. So I became a certified life coach and took it more into the wellness sphere because that's what I practice. I became a doula. I also became a Reiki master. I have taken all sorts of medical courses.
So you are very passionate about health.
Insane.
Did you always know that you wanted to be in this space?
Well, I've owned medical centers for over 30 years. So yes, the medical space has always been my space.
Okay.
And I love to help people prevent and protect themselves from illness. And that is very doable. It is easier. And it's a lot cheaper.
So it's easier to prevent than it is to...
By all means.
Okay, so when we talk about acupuncture, and I titled this Poke Me Please, I just experienced something that, like, do you consider acupuncture something that someone should be regularly doing? Or is it something that is just like, okay, I'm not feeling well, let me go ahead and get poked?
Well, this is all about balance.
Okay.
One must understand where Oriental medicine came from, which is the Tao. And the yin and yang theory. Yin and yang are supposed to be balanced. So our medicine is all about balance.
Wow.
You never overdo anything. You can't eat too much or too little. You can't sleep too much or too little. You know, it's always about balance.
Okay.
So to say that you need to come and get acupuncture every day or every week, that's not necessarily true. Okay. If you have a chronic condition, yes, there's long-term treatment. If you have an acute condition, a virus, a cold coming on, you may need to come 3 times that week and then taper off.
After that,
we do have what we call is tune-ups. If you are in good health and overall you feel well, you take care of yourself, you exercise, you eat well, then we have tune-ups. It could be every 2 weeks, it could be once a month.
So my thing is, I was afraid. I've been recommending acupuncture because it was something when I was getting my degree in alternative medicine that we kind of touched the surface. Then it's like, this is that practice there. And I'm always like, okay, I can recommend people because
I'm so glad you came.
I know, I'm glad I came. But even like with fertility, I have people that come to me, but there's a level of poking and adjusting that you can do that really help with that. So I was afraid of the needle aspect. You told me that sometimes you don't need to use needles, but I had to use the needles today because I needed to feel that, which I didn't really feel.
Well, answer something. Did it hurt?
No, it didn't.
How did it make you feel?
Oh, okay. So first, my mind was all over the place. I'm like, I'm going to get poked. This is going to happen. And my kids were with my husband. And then you poked, and I was like, oh, what is this? Who is this? I was just so calm. And all those thoughts that were like racing through my mind.
Balance.
Yes. Yes. I just felt this sense of relief. And I was like, I know once you walk out the room and you turn on the lights, I'm going to be thinking about everything else. And then I was just like, I almost fell asleep.
Most of the times, our mind is somewhere, our body's elsewhere, and our spirit is
floating somewhere else too.
Somewhere else in the stratosphere. So what we try to do is we try to bring all these 3 things together.
Yes.
And that's why you feel that calmness, euphoric.
Yes.
And also your body, physical body now, is moving at a different rhythm.
I wanted to drink a lot of water afterwards too.
Which is okay, because that's what you need. Remember, before the treatment, we talked about the yin deficiency.
And you, sorry, you all let me know in the comments if you would like to see, because I recorded this and it's going to be a full video. If you want to see that, I'll probably have it up on YouTube. So just send me a message or a comment that you want to get that video, and then I'll tie in everything together and show you that experience, because even the needles, like I thought it was going to be like some, I don't know.
No. See, these are the ones I buy, which is excellent quality. They're stainless steel. They're very thin as a hair, and they are pre-sterilized and disposable. So they come in a guide tube.
Okay.
You never even touch the needle.
Okay.
The needle is actually here.
You can't even see it.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why it doesn't hurt. And this is the handle. Comes with a clip. We remove the clip, and then I manipulate it with a handle.
Okay.
So the needle is actually here, but you can't see the needle.
Wow.
It's very thin.
Yeah.
Now, what you feel is
this one was the one that I felt, really. So explain that one.
You will always feel this. First of all, there's a lot of nerves in this area.
Okay.
So you'll have that sensation. Second of all is the command point of your head and neck. When you came in, you said that you felt a headache coming on.
Yes, I did.
Did it come on?
No, and I felt like just this clarity.
That's it.
Like I was explaining that. Like
exactly. So what you feel is the guide tube.
Okay.
You see? And then you only have nerves in your right under your epidermis. So if we place the needle in the correct place and we tap it quickly, it goes through the epidermis really quick. So you would feel nothing, maybe a quick pinprick, maybe a mosquito bite, a quick electrical stimulation, but whatever you feel,
it was like it was gone right away.
A couple of minutes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So one of the other things that I'm all about, and the reason why I started doing these Saturday service spotlight, is because I can't be all things to all people, and you offer so much value in what you do. But sometimes people think that, is it cost effective? Does my insurance carry it? How does this all play out into us being able to balance and invest? Because that's one of the things, we have to be willing to invest now. So how does that work? Do some insurance cover this, or how does it work?
Well, I am in network with United Healthcare.
Okay.
I am also in network with Humana.
Okay.
Now, United Healthcare has a program called Medicare Advantage.
Okay.
Even Medicare now is paying for acupuncture. Humana Medicare, I'm in network. Humana Medicaid, I'm in network.
Okay.
So even if you have Medicaid insurance through Humana, it doesn't cost you a penny to come.
Wow.
Not a penny. You have no co-payments. You have no deductibles. With Humana Medicare and United Healthcare Medicare Advantage, sometimes you may have like a small co-payment, $20, $10, sometimes not. Then I also am in network fully with United Healthcare. So people that have United Healthcare may have a co-payment that could be as high as maybe $40 per session.
That's nothing.
Exactly. And also I take most of other insurance companies out of network if they are a PPO coverage.
Okay.
There you may encounter a deductible, you may not.
So it's just case by case.
It's like, right.
And even this is case by case. So it's not like you really, before we started, in that video I'm telling you want to see, because you really took time to like look at me. You looked at my tongue, which I was like, I didn't expect this. I left home, brushed, had breakfast, and then I'm like, hello, let's do this.
It's a map. For us, it's a map. It tells me everything.
Things. Yeah.
Also, in medicine, the tongue is the first organ in your digestive process.
It's true.
And it's the only one we can see from the outside. We can't see the liver, we can't see it, but we can see the tongue. And the tongue tells us so much about a person if we know how to read it.
If we know how to read it. So that's another thing, and I know some people are wondering, they say make sure you check and verify certifications and things like that, because there's a level, and you explained that earlier in the video, of knowledge that you've gotten through being certified and going to school. So that's important too when deciding who you're picking to poke you.
Right. You know, one thing I noticed is that now they have a medical acupuncture thing. Well, let me tell you, there are some doctors that do take the time, and they're wonderful physicians, and they go out there and they do their whole 4 years. Most of them don't. They take 200 theory hours and then practice what they call theory hours. And they call it medical acupuncture. Okay. That's not acupuncture. A lot of chiropractors go out there, take 200 hours of theory, and then go practice acupuncture. That's not acupuncture. They call it trigger points. I don't like it, but it's called trigger points, because this is a very in-depth complex of science. Yes. It has meridians, just like the nervous system. Remember we were talking about comparing a neurological chart and an acupuncture meridian chart. They're very similar. So somehow, 5,000 years ago, these old Chinese knew the nervous system better than we can even
imagine.
fathom.
Exactly.
Yes. And we keep reading, we keep studying. I wish we had more money for research.
Yes.
Because we can prove so much. Last night, I was speaking to a neurologist here in Naples, and
at that nice fancy event I saw you were at.
Yeah.
Yes, it was beautiful.
Univision goes all out.
Because it was, what was it? It was the Hispanic.
It's a Hispanic physicians reception. They do this every year.
So I didn't say that you speak Spanish and everything.
Fantastic doctors there.
Okay.
So I was speaking with this neurologist, and I was telling him how electrical acupuncture, we put little electrical stimulators right on the needles, are fabulous for post-stroke paralysis and Bell's palsy. And he goes, Bell's palsy?
Because that's in his sphere, yeah.
They don't know. So I prefer to educate the physicians, and I prefer to educate my patients. You can go into a place and come out paying $400 or $500 of supplements. What happens after you finish taking them?
It depends on if you really needed them, if you didn't need them, and like everything is case by case. That's why customizing it is so important.
Exactly.
Very important.
Each person is an entire world.
Yes.
Based on their lifestyle, based on their diet,
genetics,
based on what's going on in their lives at the moment.
Definitely.
Based on their connection with body, mind, and spirit. And, you know, we try to bring all that together, and I customize my treatments very specifically per person,
case by case, which is beautiful because we're all different, and that's why I find value in a lot of the complementary and alternative, and you're integrating the way that you're talking to this neurologist, how we can integrate these different treatment modalities or prevention modalities.
It's not completely divorcing yourself from Western medicine if you really need to take Western medicine. For example, if you have cancer, we need to remove that tumor. So there will be a surgeon involved, there will be an oncologist involved, but we can be involved as well. As a matter of fact, the American Breast Cancer Association, I think I'm somewhere in the list of people, preferred physicians, and
beautiful.
They recommend acupuncture because it helps with the inflammation, with the pain, and with the anxiety. And if you're diagnosed with such a terrible thing, of course you're going to be anxious, going to be worried. All those what ifs start coming into place.
Full of emotions. And we know that our thoughts can really take on a life of its own and really dictate where our treatment goes and how our prognosis and things.
And it also changes your chemical composure. So we want to keep that chemistry at bay so that your body's energy is all concentrated in the healing process.
Yes, I love that. Right. I definitely do. So you said something else earlier that you don't necessarily have to use needles.
No. We have, I have electrical gadgets that we deliver just a quick electrical stimulation to particular points. I use that a lot with kids. Even though my youngest patients have been 2 weeks old.
Really? Yes. Okay.
For
I didn't expect that.
For reflex.
So I was going to ask that question. So what's the age? So you can be like a newborn to.
My youngest was 2 weeks old, and I have had several 2 weeks old, and my oldest has been 90.
Wow, I love that. I love it. So thank you really for taking the time out to meet with me, to do this, to be live with me and my audience. You're here in Naples. I'm lucky to have you here in Naples. People in Naples are lucky to have you. And I look forward to more, like seeing what else we could do and how else we can bring this space, your space, to more people. I know you're probably already busy, but it's always good, right? To have
our well-being, prevention, and then maintenance if we do have something going on. And sometimes we do integrate medicine. So we need to have your doctor on board and work together. I love to see blood work. And see where you are with your blood work,
where the levels are
there, work with your physician. And when you have a good team of professionals behind you, you're healthy.
Yes.
And that's where we want to keep you.
Definitely. That's my goal. That's why, like I told you, I'm Roselyne of RareByRoselyne.com. I show up online to help you, not anybody else, you improve your home, your hope, your health, and your happiness. And I thank you, doctor, for meeting with me, for being able to do it, for sharing this space. And I'll meet people in the comment section. And if they have questions, I'll be able to point them in the direction of you to book a consultation to come in and see you. So thank you. Thank you. I'll meet you in the comment section. As always, reward yourself every day by making healthy lifestyle choices. Talk to you later. Bye. Do. All right.
Okay. Hi, Roselyne.
Hello.
We're going to get you poked today.
Oh my God.
I love poking and coaching people to wellness.
I mean, you do such an amazing job, and a lot of people in the community are talking about you. So I'm like, I gotta get poked too. I have to figure this out. I don't think that I would trust anybody else to poke me.
Thank you. I am honored.
So I'm excited.
Is this your first acupuncture treatment?
First ever.
Oh my goodness, I am double honored. Oh my gosh.
You're pumping my
Thank you for choosing me for your first experience.
Yes.
Thank you very much for your trust. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at your tongue. And that is, yes, that is.
I just ate, Lord. I didn't.
Okay. I can look through all of that.
Okay.
We base our diagnosis on tongue. And it's a map. And we'll tell you a few things.
Oh, okay.
So here, you can show your tongue.
Okay.
Okay, your tongue is a little red and it's a little dry.
Okay.
It also has slight teeth marks, which tells me that you probably are not hydrating very well. Also, that there might be a little inflammation, especially around the middle, what we call the middle jowl, the middle area, digestion, gut.
I do feel, you know what? I do feel like I have some like
a little bloatiness.
Yeah, and that happens often. I just kind of just thought it was nothing really, but you see that already?
Yeah. So we're gonna work a little on your digestion.
Okay.
And maybe quantify what we call the yin, which is all your viscous material, your interstitial fluid, synovial fluid, water metabolism, blood, marrow, everything that's viscous is yin.
Okay.
What we cannot see, gases and energy, is yang.
Okay.
So right now, I'm more concerned about the yin.
Okay.
You are a mom.
Yes.
You have 3 children.
Yes.
That alone is going to make your yin deficient.
So do you feel that this is something that moms should incorporate?
Absolutely.
Because someone was saying, why do you really want to do this? And I feel like it's one of those preventative measures, not just because, oh, something's hurting me, let me go. Is that true for acupuncture?
Totally.
Okay.
And I work with women for fertility, for hormone issues, fibroids. I work with them through their pregnancy. Oh, wow. I'm also a doula. Oh. And I work with them postpartum. So yes, once we give birth, we diminish the yin.
Okay.
And also sometimes the yang. But in your case, since you eat very well, you're a fairly healthy person. Yes. Your yang seems to be okay. You're an energetic person. It's your yin that we are going to be more concerned about.
And that's what we really can't see too much of, right?
Well, it's viscous.
Okay.
So we can't see that.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
I'm excited. Now we take 3 pulses on each hand. We take swing, 1, chin, and we take it superficial. We take it moderate, and we take it deep. And you are a woman with very deep emotions.
I do. I do have very deep emotions.
Okay, and then you take this side too.
I can't even.
And we take again, swing, 1, chin, superficial, moderate, and deep. Did you have breakfast?
Yes, I did. Not too long ago, though. It was like a lunch. Why, can you tell that?
Your blood pressure's a little low. Is that normal with you?
Yeah, I have normally low blood pressure, and I was talking to someone about that because genetically, I have a variation that shows that my blood pressure, for healthy blood pressure, I have a variation that was passed down from my mom. And my blood pressure is always low, and low blood pressure is always, it's not like a good thing. It's never really,
it's good. But we don't want it
too low, right? Okay.
Because we feel tired, lethargic, sleepy.
Okay.
And if you have to chase 3 kids.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
How's your salt intake?
I'm not big. I do take in salt, but not a lot. I use Himalayan salt. No.
Well, maybe we need to use a little more iodized salt.
Okay. Just regular table salt?
Yeah, sometimes.
Oh my word! Really?
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay.
What brings up your blood pressure is normally salt, and sometimes dehydration can cause it too. But normally it's salt, and what brings it down is water and low salt.
Okay.
So we're going to work a little bit more
on the salt
seaweed.
intake.
Eat some seaweed.
I like seaweed.
Good.
Okay.
Add it onto your diet.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. Now we're going to turn this off and we're going to put
some
needles in there, but I don't want to expose you to that.
To everybody. All right. To be continued.
Okay. So we have been poked now.
Yes, we have. I didn't even feel it. Especially for people that say that they're afraid of needles, and I was like, I'm kind of afraid of, but I didn't feel.
Right.
If you didn't show me what you were, I wouldn't have even known.
No. There's a couple of them that you might feel like a mosquito bite or quick electrical stimulation or maybe some kind of sensation. But whatever you feel, in a couple of minutes, you see that the body starts relaxing. What I believe happens is when we first insert the needles, your brain is a reactionary organ, and it's always designed to protect the body. Yeah. So it's going to send cells, information, everything that it needs to send, and check to see if it needs to send platelets and all that. So there's a little upheaval going on, so you feel a little tickle here, a little tickle there, so energy is running everywhere. Once the brain checks that everything's fine, that I didn't stab you, that you're not bleeding, then it says, hey, okay, I have nothing to do. So it relaxes. Then you start relaxing and you start feeling this euphoric feeling.
Yes, because I said, like, I feel you were like halfway through my body, and I'm like, I feel like a calm that has come over me.
This is good. I'm glad the first experience is a good one. Yes. So I'll explain what we're doing. Okay. This point here is called yin-ten. Yin-ten is just to calm your mind, because I know your mind is super active and wiry. So we're going to calm your mind. These 2 points here are ring 12 and ring 14. We're working on your digestive system. Okay. Then we used a couple of points here on the outside of the arm, heart 5, which is to tonify your heart yin. Remember we talked about tonifying your yin. Okay. Then we have here spleen 6, 𝑯𝒐𝒒𝒆, which is the 3 yin crossing. So we are tonifying the yin of the liver, the spleen pancreas, and the kidneys. Okay. Okay. Now I got stuck there for a minute because in the Chinese texts, that this channel here is called spleen. Okay. We now know that it's more the process of the pancreas than the actual process of the spleen as we know it to be. So now in all the new texts, it's spleen/pancreas. Okay. So here is spleen, pancreas, kidney, and liver. Okay. This one is spleen 9.
And the liver is like the biggest detox, so it's important.
Well, we don't use detox in Chinese.
Oh, okay. That's interesting to know.
We don't. That's a new modern word. We cleanse. We purify.
Cleanse and purify. So that's good to know.
Detox is more of an eating disorder terminology. So I don't like to use that very much.
Makes sense.
We're not toxic.
Yes, we're not.
We're not.
Okay, I love that.
Right. So spleen 9 is to help with your damp. Those little teeth marks on your tongue, it's dampness in your middle jaw, in this area, which causes a little bit of inflammation. We are in Florida, so we are in a very damp environment. And it's been raining, so it's a double whammy on our system. And bacteria virus thrives on a damp heat environment, so we want to make sure that if any viruses or anything's going around, it's not going to happen. And also help the inflammation in the gut and move it along. This one is stomach 36, 𝑯𝒐𝒒𝒆, and it's going to help with your immune system. It's going to help all of your digestive organs work in synchronicity. Okay. This one here is kidney 3, and there we're tonifying your kidney yin and your kidney yang. I'm fortifying your back. Why? Because when our gut or our muscles, our abdominal muscles, because you've had 3 babies.
Yes, back to back.
Exactly. So when the muscles weaken, we use the muscles in our back, and our back is not good after that. Yep. So you are speaking to me. Yes. Also, it helps you with your kidney chi, with your life essence, with all that beautiful energy that you have. Okay. God knows you're going to need it for a long time. Okay. Here we have liver 3, and we pair it with large intestine 4.
Is the large intestine the one that kind of grabbed when you?
Yes. Okay. It grabs a little, and then it starts to let go. Yes. Those 4 together are called the 4 gates. And what we're doing with those 4 is we're moving the chi. We're moving everything. When we move the chi, we move blood, we move oxygen, we move cells, we move energy, thoughts, feelings, spirit. We move everything. So
I'm ending the decade, right?
We don't want anything to be stuck.
Yeah, we do not.
No. We want everything to be flowing and moving. Yes, exactly. Yes. And then this one last here is gallbladder 41, which is the connecting point of the dimeridian. The dimeridian is an internal meridian that goes around the waist. They also call it the girdle meridian. Okay. It's right around here. We want to definitely work this area for you. Yes. Okay. So we're using the dimeridian point. Okay. Okay. On the gallbladder channel.
Sounds good.
Comfortable?
Yeah, very comfortable.
Okay. So now you're going to be in here for about 25-30 minutes. Okay. I want you to relax, drop in, take big breaths, close your eyes. I put do not disturb on my phone. I'm ready to go. Good for you. So I'm going to turn off the light. Okay. And turn off that camera, and we'll be back in a little while.
Alrighty.
Okay, so we're back.
That was so good.
Was that good?
Yeah. I normally wouldn't be able to fall asleep. I felt like I was about to fall asleep. Wow.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're going to remove the needle. Okay. No blood or anything. of them bothered you at all?
No.
Good. And you're going to tell us how you feel overall.
So how long have you been poking people? How long have you been poking people?
Oh, I have been poking people for 20 years.
Oh, wow.
And coaching them into wellness, because sometimes acupuncture alone is not going to do the trick.
Yeah.
So sometimes we need to also take a look at the diet.
Mm-hmm.
We also need to take a look at lifestyle.
Yes, yes.
We need to take a closer look at the mind, how we process information. So we work on all of that. The idea of a wellness program is to work your body, mind, and spirit.
Yes.
Acupuncture is based on the Tao. So we work based on the Tao. And we need to feel calm, relaxed. I know a lot of people that think that putting a lot of stuff on their plate and being very stressed is going to make them very productive.
No.
Nothing can be further from the truth.
True. And I'm one of those people that I have to be doing work to feel like fulfilled, and I have to do it. But sometimes I need to have this like calm too in the process. Yeah.
So if I was going to give you a piece of advice, is in the morning, try to get up before your children do. I know sometimes that's difficult, but as much as you can. And then take just 10 minutes and sit someplace quietly. I know you're back in the States. It's a beautiful area.
Yes.
You have a lot of nature around you.
Yes.
Just sit and breathe. If you drink tea, have your tea. If you drink coffee, have your coffee. As a matter of fact, coffee would be probably good for you because it can give you a little blood pressure lift in the body.
Okay.
So caffeine is not always necessarily bad for everybody. Everybody has to be treated individually.
Yes. That's
Okay?
what I believe.
And the program has to be a complete program for it to work.
Yes. And that's why I feel it's so important to know about these different resources, even me as a health consultant, to point people in directions, because this is something I know I wouldn't be able to do it. So now I have you that I can refer people to. So I love it.
You do. You always have me.
Okay.
Thank you for watching us.
So that was my experience. Thank you so much for watching. So you were able to catch, it was a little bit reversed backwards. You were able to catch the interview that I did with Dr. 𝑯𝒂𝒑𝒑𝒊𝒏𝒆𝒔𝒔, and then you were able to see my acupuncture experience. And to be honest with you, it was so refreshing. I felt like I was having a headache when I first got in, but by the time I was done, I didn't feel it. I felt so much clarity and relaxed. And this might be a little TMI for you, but when I was done, I felt like this urge to drink a lot of water. That's not TMI, but also to use the restroom. So I've had several bowel movements since our visit. Like I said, it might be TMI, but this is something that's going to, it's an option for you to look into to see how it impacts your health. And you know, that's why I do these Saturday service spotlights, things that I enjoy, things that I feel that are important in the natural health space, or for your food, or things that will be beneficial for your life to help you level up in what you're doing. I am coming on here to help you. So that's why I did this video. I hope it was of value. If you found value in it, be sure to share it with someone, as well as let me know what other things or what other places would you like me to visit to be able to come to you and share those experiences. As always, reward yourself every day by making healthy lifestyle choices. And be sure to subscribe, hit the notification button, because I'm going to be coming on here periodically to share these things with you. Talk to you later. Bye.